Hey everybody, it's Catherine Cherney from Design Inside. Today we're going to talk about 5 ways to make your living room seem larger. Stay tuned for some awesome tips and tricks. So today we're going to talk about how to make a small living room feel larger. I've got my handy dandy iPad here, so I'm going to kind of walk you through it. One classic trick is to use lighter wall colors. It does a few things. First off, there's more light reflection, so you're able to see the texture in items. You can look at the lines of things a little better. Also, with the reflectivity of it, it sort of softens corners and things, so you can't actually tell the boundaries of the space. The problem with darker colors is that it absorbs the light. And, yes, it makes the space feel more intimate, but really, that can kind of feel cramped and small. So a space feels larger with lighter wall colors. We've got some other kinds of things to show you. Here's some examples of spaces with lighter colors and what it can do. It just gives some clarity to the space. So that is a classic trick. Another thing is to pick furniture with exposed legs. So the reason this works is that you can see the space around the furniture, so you can almost look through it with the exposed legs. It makes it airy feeling. So we have some interesting examples. So here's a coffee table that's very airy looking. Here's a chair that's really nice too. Check that one out. And this is just really adorable. And you can see that it also has sort of an opening in the back, so it's like a bonus. Similarly, with the exposed legs, you can use glass furniture or like reflective furniture, so like mirrored things. So the reason this works so well is that your eye travels through it, so you don't have obstacles to viewing the space, so it makes it feel larger. And in interior design, unlike fashion, you can use all kinds of lines. You can use diagonal, horizontal, vertical lines. They all have different things that they can achieve. So diagonal lines, like in this image here, they create movement, and that can help with a focal point. So a really strong focal point in a small space sort of fools you into refocusing on something else. So instead of wow, this is a small room, they're like, whoa, this is a very bold, strong piece. So diagonal lines can direct you to focus on something. Now horizontal lines are sort of peaceful lines, and they can enhance the width of a space, so that makes the space feel wider, more expansive. Vertical lines are pretty slick if you really want to accentuate the height of a room. Also, in terms of lines, go with simple lines. Geometric, straight things. If you go with organic lines, these are curvilinear lines, it adds complexity. And complexity makes it feel a little cluttered. So you're really going for simple lines, and some people will call that clarity. So we suggest clarity. All right, so number 5 is multi-purpose furniture. So these are things like ottomans with storage, or closed bookshelves. So like let's say you have kids, and yeah, of course they have tons of toys. So, but you don't want them out because it's very cluttery and stimulating / stressful. So you're trying to simplify. So you can get some bookcases, put some doors on it, cover it up, and then inside of your bookshelves, it could be a world of hurt. It could be crazy, but no one needs to see it. Close it up. Yeah, sure, you can organize it, but it doesn't mean people have to see it. So bookshelves that are closed work nicely, basically cabinets. Ottomans with storage, or sometimes, you might have a sofa table behind your sofa. make that storage. So if you just did a quick search for sofa table online, you're probably going to find something that's very open and inexpensive. But spend a little money and get something with storage. You'll use it. So those are some of my tips. We've got some cool images here. We have a little end table that doubles with storage. This is kind of a take on the Ottoman coffee table, but it's like a little more rustic-y looking, more like a found object. And then here too we have, you know, the classic Ottoman with some storage. So those are some tried and true things that work nicely in a space. So if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to call or text us at 773-304-4133. And then our email is info@designinside.com. Shoot us a note, check out our blog, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all of them. And stay tuned for more fun tips. Bye, everybody.